What is up, guys? Media Master Menard here today, bringing you guys another video. And as you can see, I ended up getting my hands on the Call of Duty Blackout beta, and boy was it fun. So I'm here to bring you guys my review of the beta and kind of just talk about how it's going to change the landscape of the first-person shooter genre. Before I get into the video, guys, I want to give a shout out to my guys Wags JD1 aka Josh, and also once again my boy Zach aka Sorry for the Wait 2. Sorry about that, guys, I couldn't help myself, but once again, shout out to those guys. We ended up getting our first dub of the beta in this game here, and it was pretty intense and fun and really left me with an adrenaline high. But let's not beat around the bush here. This game is a PUBG killer, and it essentially does anything PUBG can do, and it does it better. I think it's a real good thing that PUBG made its money while it could, but I think the game is really doomed to fade into irrelevance now, and I think Blackout is going to take over kind of the mainstream Battle Royale market share that PUBG is currently holding. I don't think, however, that it will be able to overtake Fortnite because Fortnite is free and is such a hit with the younger generation, but I think Blackout will really be able to make a dent. I mean, this beta has had pretty much positive reception completely across the board. I've met very few people who haven't liked this beta and had a very good time with it. I haven't really been into Call of Duty in a couple of years, and this game really made me want to buy Call of Duty a lot just to play this game mode. And I think right now, after what I've seen from Battlefield 5 and what I've seen from Blackout, I think if I could only choose one, I would probably choose Blackout and Call of Duty Black Ops 4 at the moment. I mean, I think it's just a blend of the slow-paced tactical gameplay of a Battle Royale with the fast-paced, tight gun controls of Call of Duty that just makes for a perfect mix. And I guess let's delve into a little more of what I think makes this game so fun and a couple of things I think they could do to improve it before it launches. First and foremost, let's talk about the gunplay, and it's something that really surprised me. I never thought I'd see the day where Call of Duty left its hit scan model and they added projectile bullets into their game, but they have, and it works surprisingly well. And I really like the fact that it's really skillful having to lead your shots and kind of account for the bullet drop. It is a little finicky sometimes at longer ranges, and it seems like there's kind of a random spread to your weapons, but I think for the most part it is skill based, and I think it's just something I need to get used to in a Call of Duty game. One small little complaint that I do have to go along with this, and it really isn't a complaint about the gunplay, is that I thought there could have been a little more gun variety in this game. I think it really could have helped add to the depth of the gameplay, because right now it seems like there's a lot of high fire rate submachine gun-esque weapons, and you can't really use those long range. Even if you plop on a 4x or a 3x scope on them, they really just aren't that effective at longer distances. But like I said, the guns all feel good, and man is it satisfying to have a 4x scope on your ICR and just pick apart somebody from long range, and kind of it just feels so good and satisfying. I can't really describe the feeling, you just have to play the game and understand yourself. One thing that this game does amazingly well to differentiate itself from other Battle Royale games is implement its perk system from just general other Call of Duties. And the perks last for a certain amount of time, but they give you abilities like being able to hear better, or moving more silently, or being able to run while crouching. And I think it changes up the gameplay just enough to kind of keep it exciting. They also added a bunch of gadgets and unique stuff like the grappling hook that really also changed the way you play the game quite a bit, and they're just fun and they feel so intuitive to control. It's just not a hassle to use, and they just flow right into the combat. Another thing that I love about this game is the flow of the map, and I think the map is kind of big, but it's the perfect size at the same time. I think now that they have 100 players, the map is just right, and though sometimes a lot of people do land at fracking towers, it seems like there's a very good spread of people throughout the map, and that you're going to be seeing people no matter where you go, and there's not going to be too many people at one time where it's just chaos. I also never thought I would see the day where they implement vehicles into Call of Duty. I mean, I do not know how they did it, but they pulled it off and they work really well, and I'm just so shocked. I mean, they're all smooth, control really well. As far as balance go, I think they're a little underpowered in certain scenarios. The helicopter could be a little better, but I think it's good for what it is, and I don't think they want to make it too overpowered. Overall, they could use a little bit of polishing on controls and kind of how they ride, but I think they're very well implemented, and I'm kind of shocked how well they did it, like I said. Now I'm going to go into some of my suggestions on how they can improve this game. Keep in mind, these are minor things, and overall I thought the game was just plain fun, and that's the bottom line when you're playing a video game. You want to have fun after all. But the biggest thing that I think needs to be fixed before the full game launches is the looting system. Currently it is an absolute nightmare and it takes forever, and the fact that you can't automatically pick up ammo and that equipping and unequipping weapon attachments is such a hassle really is just bothersome and slows down the game a little more than it needs to be. I think the less time you spend looting and the more time you're out and about looking for people, the more fun the game is. My second complaint is that the graphics are not very good on console, at least PS4. I have a base PS4. I don't know what they look like on the PS4 Pro or the Xbox One or PC, but I really don't think this matters too much because I think the gameplay is king, and I think I'm willing to sacrifice graphics for good gameplay. There's a couple overpowered things in this game that really stood out to me. The 9-bang special grenade was just crazy. If you get hit by that thing, you are dead, and I've hit people with that thing and killed 2 people at once, and it's just kind of overpowered if you ask me. I also think armor, especially level 3 armor, is a little too overpowered. It usually takes about twice as many bullets to kill someone if they have level 3 armor, so I think that could maybe get toned down a bit and add more base health to characters, or just tone down the armor. I'm not sure how they want to deal with it. I just think it needs to be dealt with. The last thing that I'll say is that sometimes it feels like your character is just eeky jerky bouncing around, and it kind of gave me a headache at times. And one final thing that's kind of just random is it seemed like the zombies were kind of just a gimmick to get zombie players to play or try out this game mode, so I don't really know what exact purpose they serve. But like I said, overall I thought this was a fantastic beta, and I'm very much looking forward to the full release of the Blackout game mode. But I want to know what you guys think about Blackout. Did you like the beta? Was it fun? Or did you not like it? Are you looking forward to this more, or Battlefield 5's Battle Royale more? Are you going to be purchasing this game when it fully launches? Let me know the answer to all those questions down in the comments below. If you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be bringing you guys more movies, TV, video game, and anime content. I'm going to leave a link to my Twitter down in the description below so you can find out when I post new videos. And until then, this is Master Menard, signing off.